Wait. Oh man, I thought maybe I could be reaching and tripping, but nah.
You look like Luigi when he scores a goal in Mario Strikers. It's time to take a look into Taeyang's new album, Down to Earth. Look at this cover.
This looks like a tapestry right here.
You know, he's sitting on top of a broken tree. I think we know what this means, guys. You know, after the shit that Big Bang went through, Taeyang's here. He's dropping his solo.
This is about global warming. This is about saving the Earth.
Yeah, totally.
That's what I'm getting.
I like how the text is, like the horizon of the Earth is like coming into the text. That's how it's supposed to look. And like the bottom line of the E is just like one long line. It's the part of the horizon. And the T is a cross because we know Taeyang is very religious. And it's in the middle of his text. And I think that's supposed to symbolize that, you know, God is first to him. You know, God is everything. You also have the sun and what looks like different phases, like crescents around it.
It just so happens to be 4 moons.
Yeah.
Suns. They look like moons.
Oh. I never thought of it as it being 4 around him.
See, he's just constantly with the 4
and that's,
plus him. There's no way it's coincidence.
Yep.
There's
more Big Bang is 5 things.
Right.
And I feel like he's also trying to say that he's been humbled by what's been happening to Big Bang. He's been humbled by this dilemma.
Could also represent him becoming a father and a husband and having a more normal life has made him humbled and feel more like a normal person.
Like down to earth, yeah.
Like not just this huge superstar, but like, you know, I'm back down to earth now. I have, you know, things that keep me grounded.
Right.
You know.
Like his son and his wife.
In his faith and.
Yeah.
You know, he's very grounded now.
Very metaphorical, this photo and the text. This is a piece of art right here.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Now, we're about to get into some art in our ears. But first, I want to send some love your way to the gang, the family, the crew, the critiquer. Click, 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 click. So the first track we have is Reason.
I can't help but think, you know, Hoop Stank. I found a reason for me.
Please don't. Please don't.
Change who I used
oh my gosh.
to be. Come on.
I can't stand that song.
You don't like that song? We can't be friends. Okay? That used to be my jam. And I know, come on. I know there's got to be somebody that's watching this that's a fan.
It's like I'm hating on it right now, but if it was on, I'd probably be singing it.
It's fire.
But I don't know if I'd be enjoying it. I just have to sing it, though.
I just don't know about the name Hoop Stank, but...
It's Hooba Stank.
Oh, Hooba Stank?
Hoop Stank.
Either way, it's got stank in it.
Yeah, definitely
so
top 5
that.
worst band names. All right, Reason, Taeyang. Let's dive. Ooh, drum roll.
자기야 아냐 그런 뜻으로 말한 게 아냐 이렇게 오늘도 나는 말 없는 dream 다시 반복되는 미안해 갈수록 더 어려워져 끝까지 한번 풀어볼래 사랑이란 어려운 문제 처음부터 난 너였기에 중간도 끝도 너였음 해
Goodness.
눈물에도 있는 그대로가 아름다워 가끔 말을 내도 배고파서 짜증내도 이런 내가 너를 믿다 해도 그래 나는
Sax?
Jazz? Yes.
This is beautiful.
알수록 더 어려워져 너만을 공부해 baby 이런 나를 좀 믿어줄래 쉼표는 다 너여기에 마침 교도한 너였음 해 넌 뭐래도 있는 그대로가 아름다워 가끔 화를 내고 배고파서 짜증내도 이런 내가 너는 믿다 해도 그래 나는 Oasis 나는 그래 나는 너를
Beautiful.
이 세상 속에 휩쓸리지 않게 날 버틸 수 있게 해준 그 어떤 모습이라도 난 널 사랑해 넌 내 모든 이유
Ad-libs.
Oasis
Woo.
Wow. Them vocals, man.
Yeah.
That was a sweet song.
Why did this give me like drunk vibes?
Drunk vibes.
Like, I don't know. Why did it give me
The
like...
last thing it gave me was drunk vibes.
I don't know. I don't know why that makes sense, but why does it give me like I'm getting drunk and I'm spilling my feelings to you? Like, I don't know. It's just the way it sounded.
So this is a very humble song about love. And Taeyang saying like, I know that I'm a imperfect person. I know that I make mistakes, but I love you and I want to be with you and I want to do whatever it takes to improve on that, on whatever I do that's hurting you or hurting this relationship. And he delivers it very sweetly.
Mm-hmm.
He hits the falsetto with his vibrato sometimes. It sounds so good. So good. But then also when he hits that, that belting note, that that stuff, he's killing it. But I like some of the things he says. Like in the hook, he's saying, whatever you do, stay as you are. You're beautiful even if you get angry sometimes. Even if you get annoyed because you're hungry. Even if you hate me.
This sounds like it was written for me, just saying.
Yeah, if you get annoyed because you're hungry. I'm always annoyed if I'm hungry.
Which this is normal in any relationship, so it doesn't necessarily mean that they have like problems in their relationship. It just means that when you're with anybody for a long time, you would irritate them. That's just what happens.
Yeah.
And you start to realize what makes the other person tick even more than when you first got with them. So, those things are popping up because he's married and everything with her. And he's trying to, like, make sure, he keeps everything smooth.
The more I know, the harder it gets. I only study you.
He doesn't want this relationship to end up, ending one day because he's not trying hard enough, He's not, like, figuring out what it is that she needs and wants.
Right.
So he's trying to make sure he takes care of that, even the little things that irritate her.
It was heartfelt. The vocals were good. I love the drum roll in between, and the bass was like, it just made me want to just like.
It was like dreamy almost. Like.
I can already see Taeyang like annoying his wife Minhorn at home, just like walking around, just like singing this to her, and her being like, "Oh my God, enough of this song." I mean, that's what I would do. You know, personally, if I was an R&B artist, I would annoy the hell out of my wife with my tracks. If I'm making love tracks,
Like John Legend.
yeah, everything you do, like she'll do like one little thing for me, and I'll just be like, all of me loves all of you.
That's why you can't date
That'd be me.
an R&B singer or a singer in general. They're gonna
Why?
Because they're gonna sing their songs over and over again. You're gonna hate them.
Well, if you're with them, you probably like it. If I could sing all of me, Shy, you would melt. Don't even play with me.
If you could sing all of
If I
me.
could sing all of me, I don't really like that song.
It's the way the song was.
All right, don't look, bro. Don't look. Don't look. You're not allowed to look because I just realized what this song's about. Now, this next song, I literally just seen the first 2 lines on the lyrics, and I was like, Shy, do not look, because I just realized what the song's about, and I'm about to go crazy, and I know Shy's gonna go crazier. It's called Inspiration, and
Confused.
y'all know what it is, so let's just play this. I'm hype. Oh yeah, and we got Benzino. Not to be confused with Benzino. He's Benzino. Don't look. Just
I
wait.
just seen it.
반짝반짝 넌 MJ 달 위를 걷는 듯해
Michael?
미끄러지듯 roller skate 날 춤추게 해 from the sunset to the sun 넌 보랏빛 purple rain
You did not say Purple
No,
Rain.
Prince?
물감처럼 번져 아름다운 널 끔찍한 네 fine yeah, 넌 나의
Funky guitar.
rock and roll
He said you are my queen.
넌 내 삶이라서 난 지금 뒤
The funny thing is we've reacted to all 3 of these artists.
Yeah, literally everybody that we stand.
What? Hey, yo. Yo, Taeyang. What's good, man? I know you here. Quit playing with me. Quit playing, Taeyang. Quit playing.
You watch
Hey, yo.
us. You watch us.
Hey, yo.
We know.
Let me know. Quit playing. Quit doing these little, like...
What is the point of you standing up? Hey yo!
Hey, yo.
Hey yo!
Listen, I have this space. I just like to stand up now. Before, I was like, oh, trapped against the wall. I couldn't even spin my chair. It would just run into my mic.
You would run into me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, honestly, every time you would like move, you would run into me.
I love how he even uses an inflection that's like Michael while he's singing a song that's like, you know, I love you, Michael. Twinkle, you are MJ. Like walking on the moon.
Just what he sings in the mirror before he gets ready for his day.
I guess so.
You are MJ.
Yeah. Looks in the mirror, calls himself MJ. He's like, you're Prince and MJ and
Yeah.
Freddie into one.
Yeah.
yeah, 넌 나의 queen let's rock and roll 넌 내 삶이라서 난 죽음 뒤에도 다시 태어날 거야 넌 내 시작이기에 난 끝없이 너와 영원할 테니까 메마른 사막에 oasis 내게 머물러도 stand by me 저 푸른 조원 뒤에 나 누워서 너라는 별을 품을 거야
손 대면 톡하고 터질 것 같은 그대로 위해 난 오늘 현철
거리는 반짝이는 정장 입고 그대 허리를 감으면서 나 그대 맘을 서리해 황홀해 밀어볼 땐 소래 그대랑 춤을 추네 빙글빙글 징그럽게 내 오른손목을 그대 막 뒤틀어서 돌고 돌아 안착시켜 가슴에 그대 몸에 내 눈 레이저 올라가는 내 심장 페이더 Turn it up my DJ 손을 올려 내 어깨뽕에 당신밖에 난 없어 나와 함께하면 폭소 나오게 살게 해줄게 메마른 사막에 oasis 내게 머물러줘 stand by me 저 푸른 초원 뒤에 나 누워서 너랑 별을 품을
Murder. Yeah.
There's no creation without your direction. Your love and patience, my inspiration. New sensation, my only passion. True destination.
메마른 사막에 oasis
This hook.
내게 머물러줘 stand by me 저 푸른 초원 뒤에 나 누워서 너라는 별을 품을 거야
Yo.
The production on this one was crazy.
If we didn't think he was a Michael Stan before.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. That song was so good. That song was so good.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's like his song talking to himself in the mirror. That's like his motivational song, inspirational song to himself.
Right.
Calling himself Michael, you know, saying like, you're Prince, you're Michael, you're Freddie. He named a Korean star that he liked. Lee Ufan. Love the melody and the hook. It sounds so good.
He said wearing a shiny suit. He does wear like, sometimes he'll wear some glittery thing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of MJ.
Yeah. So he's really just saying like how much he loves his inspirations. Like he's just like, you know, you're the oasis of this dry desert. You know, you've taken me out of these dry places, you know. And I embrace you like as a star, like a true star. Like I worship you, basically. Damn.
I wouldn't be me without you.
Right. I wouldn't be me without you. Exactly. And Benzino, he killed it. I liked his flow.
You forgot to mention Usher.
This song felt like, you know, 80s production. Very funky. Clearly he's saying he loves these 80s artists and he's inspired by 80s artists.
Maybe Oasis of the Dry Desert is like, it's been dry for a while. Because he hasn't made a comeback in a while.
I feel like there could be some sort of double entendre there. Like maybe he's talking to the fans a little bit. You know, trying to inspire the fans a little bit and say like, you know, embrace the star that is you. Mm-hmm. You know, like you look at me like this, but I'm going to look at you like this. You know, kind of. And saying, like you said, you know, Oasis of the Dry Desert, like it's been a while since I dropped something. Hopefully you'll stand by me.
Right.
Oh, so I think this is also not only his love song to his inspiration, but a love song to his wife. Truly.
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
You are my queen. You know, I will be reborn even after death. You're my beginning. I'll be forever with you. You know. Yeah, definitely a love song to his wife at the same time as a love song to the people that inspired him. I love that. Double Entendre is dope. The very last track on Down to Earth is called, of course, Nightfall, featuring Brian Chase. Now, Taeyang said in an interview that this is the song that he wants people to listen to the most. There's actually a little story behind the writing of this song. He said that when he was in the military, he was running all the time because that was like all he could do. And one night, you know, one sunset, he seen the sunset, and he thought of how the sunset, the sun is battling night every day, like battling darkness every day, but still Something along the lines of that. You guys go watch the interview. I'll put a link down below in the description. But super excited to check this out. I know.
So poetic.
I truly feel like Taeyang just gets more poetic and more artistic as time goes. Truly.
Yeah.
I mean, his pen game on this album has been awesome. He's been killing it.
Yeah, I haven't heard one bad song yet. Like one skip song that you're just like,
this whole album so far is like him showing how versatile he is. Think about it. He's got every song got a different style.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. It's sick, bro. He's showing you can do it all. All right, Nightfall. So that's why I'm excited to see what this sounds like. Featuring Brian Chase. Let's dive.
이번에 해가 뜨고 지면 알 수 있을까 어둠이 찾아오는 이유를 이번에 달이 뜨고 지면 볼 수 있을까 아침이 밝아오는 그날을 빨갛게 타오르는 그리움에 더 선명해져 아름답게 바랜 사진 같은 설렘 널 위한 노을이 되어 세상을 물들이고 나면 널 만나러 갈게 이 밤이 지난 후에 I'm coming home for you my babe 저 찬란하게 빛나는 crown 가 있는 곳에서 It's about the time 잊어버린 나의 영광 찾기 위해 I'm coming down Gotta need some water Steady running on empty I'm tired Can you send it now and let it rain down on my soul No matter what I'll be with you Even if it's dark and it gets hard to find you I'll be with you We'll be somewhere hid inside And it won't be too long now Cause the sun is coming over the cloud Yeah, yeah And I'll see you once again
Hey, Brian Chase.
그리움에 더 선명해져 아름답게 바랜 사진 같은 설렘 널 위한 노을이 되어 세상을 물들이고 나면 널 만나러 갈게 이 밤이 지난 후에 I'm coming home for you my babe 저 찬란하게 빛나는 crown 가 있는 곳에서 It's about the time
Okay.
잊어버린 나의 영광 찾기 위해 I'm coming down 눈으로 지새운 밤 기나긴 터널을 지나 내 거센 빗바람이 멈추면 When the night falls down the sun goes high Baby I'm coming to you I'm coming home for you my babe
Drop.
찬란하게 빛나는 crown 가 있는 곳에서 It's about the time 잊어버린 나의 영광 찾기 위해 I'm coming down 저 찬란하게 빛나는 crown 네가 있는 곳에서 얼룩져버린 나의 영광 찾기 위해 I'm coming down
He brought up the sunset and how it's beautiful even when it's in its darkest time. So like, it makes me think about him going through it with Big Bang, but he's saying, like, to the fans, you know, I'll still be that sunset for you, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm coming back, don't worry. Even in the darkest times, I'm still gonna shine. I'm still gonna, you know, keep going.
As, like, the sun himself, he's, like, saying, it's about that time that I come down and drop this album.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of
feed
metaphorical.
y'all.
Yeah.
I will be the sunset for you and color your world, and then I will come to see you after this night passes. Come on! It's feeding us until they come back.
Oh, it's metaphorical as shit. Oh. I can't even. It's so metaphorical. It's blowing my mind.
He just said photo like excitement.
Yeah,
Still life.
like photos. Yeah, from Still Life, the photos.
Come on.
And I will be the sunset for you and color your world, and then I will come to see you after the night passes. So he's definitely saying, like, you know, don't worry, like, don't think this is my last album or something, because he's saying Nightfall and, like, Down to Earth.
And the moon phases
Yeah, and the moon phases.
represent, because he said if the moon rises and falls many times.
Okay, so now the album cover has a different meaning. He's
Right,
talking
like-
about the moon phases too.
That's why he wants us to hear this song too, because it, you know, this ties in the album of
Yeah.
what it means. It even says Down to Earth. So like
Yeah.
this is literally the song that, you know, describes the meaning of the album.
Right.
Like why he named it that and why he
Right.
put that in the artwork in the picture. Why do you
Like
do
this
that?
song might as well be named Down to Earth,
Right.
you know?
To that shining crown, like he's talking about, you know, because Big Bang, they're the kings. And their thing is the crown.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
The light stick.
I'm coming home to that shining crown. Oh, shit, Shy?
Wait! Oh man, I thought maybe I could be reaching and tripping, but nah.
You look like Luigi when he scores a goal in Mario Strikers. Alright,
Wow, this is crazy. This song is really meaningful. I see now why he wants us to hear this one. The sun rises and falls many times, why the darkness follows it after it. So, you know, they were on top for a while, you know, they were shining bright. And then this happened. I'm coming home to you with your shining crown, your light sticks
yeah.
in the dark, you know, because usually concerts are at night.
But it also could mean, to Big Bang coming back too, like soon. Like, because if that happens, then that'll make sense. I feel like it's also kind of a song to God and to his girl again. You know, it's the double one. It's like a freaking quadruple entendre.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm coming home for you,
So
my baby.
you can relate it to your
So, like,
relationship if you're listening to it. or
Think
whatever.
about it in this sense, to the shining crown as in a queen. You know, I'm coming
Yeah.
home to you, my queen,
Right.
to where you are.
I see that too. But also to God,
Right.
you know.
Coming to you, God. You know, it's about that time for me to come on down from my pedestal and
Yeah.
worship you, God, to find my stay in glory. So many meanings. This is like Seed. Dude,
Yeah.
Taeyang's pen game. His pen game is crazy. He's like over here like Eminem with the pen game, but like in R&B. Him saying, if the sun rises and falls many times, well, I know why the darkness follows after it. Like, why do I feel happiness and then sadness? Happiness, sad. Like, why do I go through these roller coaster of emotions? Like, why is life full of ups and downs? You know. And when he says, if the moon rises and falls many times, will I see the day? The morning comes brightly. Like, he's asking himself right now, through these dark times, will he see another day that's really, you know, joyous and happy?
Like the old times.
Like the old times, you know, like the other times that he's felt that happiness.
Like he's scared
Right.
that he might not get that feeling again because
Right.
of the stuff that's happened. It's
Right.
stained the glory.
It's stained like the career. Like he's scared to come back out probably because he doesn't want to be, you know, he doesn't want the bad attention or like, you know how the media can get, you know, he doesn't want to deal with that. But basically he's saying, screw all that. I'm here for my fans. I'm coming back for my fans. I'm doing this for you guys to help you guys get through this terrible night that's going on with Big Bang.
He's gonna be beautiful for us.
Yeah.
And he is beautiful. But yeah, he's like strong.
Oh, I get it.
He's being strong for us.
You're right. It's like the sunset. He's saying he's a sunset right now.
Shining light
He's saying,
into us.
while Big Bang
Giving
and
light.
VIPs are going through dark times, he'll be the He'll be the one. He'll be the beautiful one. He'll be the one to fight it. Oh!
And he's the most religious one, so that keeps him strong, his faith.
Right.
So he's like, I'll be the one out of us to really hold us together.
Not really, I guess not really the one out of us, but he's saying, like, what does the sun do when it battles darkness? It gets beautiful.
Yeah.
So he's saying, like, okay,
let me do that.
I'm going to be the one to battle this darkness and be beautiful at this moment.
Right, and he's the first one to come with a solo.
Right.
After this hiatus.
Ooh. Wow.
Now I want to go back and rewatch Still Life and listen to the lyrics again and, like, compare, you know? Because it definitely seemed like in Still Life they were letting us know that Taeyang was going to come back first.
Right, with spring.
With spring.
Right?
Right, like he was going to renew everything.
Summer. Oh my god. Spring, summer, GD's summer next.
Right.
Then Day signed on with somebody. And then Top, after he comes back from the moon.
Right. Like, that's why Top's not dropping something right now. He's busy.
Top's winter.
Going to the moon right now.
So wait until winter. That's Top. Fall time, Day. Summertime, GD.
And it's so perfect. It's so
They planned
perfect.
this out.
They're all a season.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
You see how they planned this out?
The way that they were like, you know, through the good and bad times, through every season, we're here.
Yeah.
And then every season we're dropping one of us is dropping something. It's like, how could you? What more could you want? Like,
right.
How could you not love that? Like, they're so deep. They're so thoughtful.
Right.
Like they know what VIPs are going through. They understand that it hurts them just almost as much, you know. And so they're like, we have to plan something really good for them.
And think about it. You know what this is? This is them dropping solos. So, you know, they're giving Reed time. You know?
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
And to decide what he wants to do.
I'm sure, exactly. I'm sure he doesn't know, you know, exactly what he wants to do right away from getting out of prison, you know? He's going to need time to think about what he wants to do with his life. Does he want to do music still? Is that even his passion anymore? Is that even what he wants to do anymore? What does he want to do with his life?
Because they're ready.
Yeah.
I feel like they're ready to fight it.
But he's the one that has to deal with the most backlash. He has to deal with the most, like, you know, the annoying parts of it the most.
Yeah.
So he's got to think about, is he ready to take that on?
Right.
In order to have what he wants to be with Big Bang? Or is that even what he wants? Does he just want to chill? And Top's like on the moon in the video, and he's literally going to the moon.
Yeah.
Like, we need to rewatch that video and pay attention.
Like, what?
They were letting us know.
Like, think about it. Him sitting on the tree that's fallen over is kind of like him being on top of a broken ship.
Yeah.
It's like the same symbolization.
And is he also saying the beautifully faded photo-like excitement because it was bittersweet when they came back with Still Life? Because it was exciting because obviously they're making a comeback, so they were able to be together, besides Seungri. And also they were able to give something to the fans. But yet it was faded because, you know, Seungri wasn't there. So it wasn't as beautiful and exciting as it could have been. It was beautiful, but not at the same time. It was like, you know, bittersweet. I cannot, you know, complain about this comeback. This comeback's amazing.
Yeah, this is a great album.
I get why he didn't make the album any bigger, because he probably felt like this is all he needed for this album. Like, it would taint it.
This is a no-skip album.
Yeah. He didn't want it to be, oh, let me add some more songs on here, but they're not as good. And then they're going to be maybe a skip song on there or something. Eventually, to some people. He just wanted it to be a, you know, all the way through a really good album. So he made it short.
I feel like my favorite track is... I can't pick, dude. There's apples and oranges here. He showcased so many different styles. I can't really pick a favorite here.
I can't either.
You know, because Seed is such a beautiful track, and Shung is a vibe. Nightfall.
The only song I will say, actually, that might be a skip for me is Vibe.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I remember that that's on there. Because it's not a bad song.
Yeah, I'll say that.
At all. But it's just not for me.
Yeah, Vibe is just not for me, personally.
Like, it's good at first, but I didn't think it had the best replay value, like you said. Yeah. And, you know, now I'm kind of over it. But yeah. I don't feel like I'm going to feel that way about the other songs.
Yeah, I just feel like so far Shung is not missing every time I play it. Inspiration really got me going today. I love that track. Seed stays in your head, a beautiful ballad. Nightfall, you know, it's got that energy.
Reason is cute.
Yeah, Reason was cute. I like that hook.
Feel good.
Nice. It was definitely more of that that like type of feeling from Taeyang.
Yeah.
I know he's got a lot of eyes looking at him. I mean, he's got BTS and Blackpink on his album, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, not all of them, but like he's got a feature from both groups. That's crazy. And Benzino, he's a big rapper. From what I know. I don't know about Brian Chase. I don't know him. His vocals, murders. Mm-hmm. You know, I wanted to say that. I forgot to say that, but he killed that. I loved his tone.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I feel like I understand the album artwork a little bit more, like the way that he's sitting on top of the broken tree. It's like he's embracing it. He's over feeling sad about it or being scared to approach the public. You know, he's like, I'm over it. I'm embracing this, and I'll be the one. You know,
the first one to come back with something.
Yeah, and be real. You know.
Yeah. He could have just made all love songs.
Yeah, he didn't have to come back and say one single thing about Big Bang. Not one single thing, but he didn't. He's true to himself. And that's what makes this album that much better.
And that's why we love Big Bang.
And it's why we love them. Because they stay true to themselves.
Always.
It's not about pandering. It's about being them and being, you know, the best that they can be.
He also ended fan wars, or tried to.
Yeah, right.
Which was really, honestly, like, really cool of him.
Right.
And it's very humble of him to do that. To be like, I'm going to put Lisa and
BTS.
Jimin. Yeah, on my album. Because both of those fans...
Because these are, like, the three largest fandoms in K-pop. VIPs, Blinks,
and it's been controversial.
Army. And there's a little friction there between them.
Just a little, like, I think it's competitive, really.
Yeah, it's a competitive friction.
Yeah.
But, like, you know,
and he's
like, trying to dead that.
We all love, we all, like, respect each other.
Yeah.
I love Jim, and he's like, I love Lisa. I love these people.
Like, let's, work together as fans. And
he did that podcast with Suga. Was that a podcast?
Yeah.
He did that podcast with Suga. So.
Well, yeah. I think it's a podcast. Also, like, a YouTube thing.
He's really real for that.
Yeah. You know, because I'm sure there's VIPs out there that are, like, so toxic that they got so upset that, you know, Lisa and Jimin are on this album. But that's so stupid, you know? He's trying to let you know that's stupid. They're just people. They're just musicians. You hate the fans. You hate somebody else that pissed you off because they said something else about, whatever.
But they're not toxic.
Yeah.
It's just...
they're not toxic. They're just musicians. They're artists.
I definitely can tell that he's like Michael in the way that his aura is love. He wants to just give love to everybody. He's just a very, like, godly man that wants to spread love.
Right.
He's not for the hate. We don't have many artists that are like Taeyang, who are this humble and this nice and kind and thoughtful.
Yeah.
Like he is. He really is a stand-up person. He could just be like, man, I'm the shit.
I'm the shit, and I'm just gonna
I can get all the ladies.
Drop these pop songs, these love songs.
Yeah, I don't need to settle down.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
Screw my group.
Yeah.
I don't care about them. You know, I'm the shit.
Yeah, he could
He
have.
didn't have to. Yeah.
Could have just been a jerk. Because he's
That's-
handsome, he's got money, he's got fame, he's got everything.
Can't wait for more content. Y'all let us know what's next. We got some more Big Bang stuff coming down the tube, though. Y'all know this. We love y'all. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay classy. Charles, aka Tyler, aka CriTiC, gone.
Shy. Out.